Going vegan and building a good physique will change your life. When you get to a low body fat level, when you get to a low body fat percentage, and you can, whether you're a male or female, no matter what gender you are, you will feel amazing about yourself. You will feel really good about yourself, especially when you did it the right way, when you did it the healthy way. You're not crash dieting, you're not, using any sort of PEDs, drugs, any of that stuff. When you go to old fashioned route, the healthy way of calories in, calories out, being in a slight caloric deficit and losing fat over, a long period of time, resistance training, when you do it the healthy way, you feel amazing. Most people know that. Most people know that when you look good, you feel good. But one thing that really caught up to me when I went through my transformation is the way that people treat you. People treat you so differently. It's insane. If people treat you like you're a different person, and it honestly took me a long time to get used to that. It's something that I was not expecting. I was expecting, me to feel good about myself. I was expecting me to have high confidence. I wasn't expecting it, but it just happened. The better I looked, the better I felt about myself, the more confidence that I had. I wasn't expecting it, but what I was not expecting is just the way the world treats you. It's as superficial as it is. People just, your first impression is everything, and your first impression is your physique, your body language. And I think that was something that really caught me off guard. And it took me a long time to get used to it. Long time to get used to the way people treat you. You go from, people sort of not ignoring you, but it's like you're a different person. That's honestly what it feels like. You are a different person. The attention that you get, it took me a long time to get used to it because I was still the same person. I was still the same person that I was when I was a big boy, and I was still the same person. But the way that people treated me make me feel like a different person. Not in a bad way, but it's eye opening. And when you look at it from the lens of, it's superficial, you can say that, but I think it's just human nature. We can't help it. Like I do it. Most people do it. It's just subconsciously happens, when you see someone with a good physique, the first thing that comes to your mind is just the hard work that goes into it, the self-respect, the discipline that it takes to get to that point. Not everyone can do it. If everyone could do it, everyone would do it, and it wouldn't be as, admirable. It wouldn't be as respectful. And that's another thing, respect, instant respect. Wherever I went, people coming up to me being like, what's your training like? You have a good physique. Like just people complimenting you. It was so hard for me to get used to all of that. And yeah, it's eye opening. And that's why I encourage everyone to go down the route of building a good physique, not just for that, but just for yourself. Just the way you feel. You're gonna feel great. You're gonna feel healthier. You're gonna live longer. And this is where the vegan diet comes in. And why I brought in the vegan diet, why I'm adding that into this video is because it's important. It played a huge part of my transformation. I've been vegan for 5 years, and I gained all that weight as a vegan, and I lost all that weight as a vegan. So when people say, you're going to lose weight as a vegan, it's BS. You're not. Like there's still junk food. I honestly, when I went vegan, nothing changed. Nothing changed. I was still eating junk, and when I wanted to lean down, there was a lot of healthy foods for me to eat. So this is what I want to talk about. Obviously, you feel good because the way people are treating you gives you high confidence. You feel better about yourself. But talking about what happens on the inside, when you take the way you feel, when you have a good physique, the confidence that you have, the high self-esteem, and you couple that with the best studies that have come out says that a whole foods plant-based diet is the best diet, is the healthiest diet for a human being. So when you couple that with science and a diet that truly is healthy for you, the high that you get, the natural high, how you feel amazing about yourself. And I can't put this into words, but it's life-changing how good you feel. And I've been lean as a meat eater, like I've been lifting for the past 11 years. I've been natural all those 11 years. And I was lean as a meat eater. I was shredded when I was eating meat, and then I went vegan, and obviously I went through the physical changes. I became big, and then I leaned down again. How I felt getting lean as a vegan, it's I don't know how to put it into words. You just feel you have so much energy, and obviously I had energy when I was eating meat, but a whole foods plant-based diet, which is optimal for your body, the energy that you feel is insane. Like I was killing it. I love dancing, and I could see it like whenever I danced, whenever I went to dance lessons, I just had so much energy because I was lean, and I was fueling my body with the best food possible, and high protein as well. It was insane. The energy levels that I had was insane. So I strongly encourage you to build a good physique by going vegan. Go vegan because you're gonna feel better, not just physically, not just for your health, but the fact that you're not contributing to animal cruelty is that's the reason I went vegan. But all the health benefits are a bonus. But the fact that you're not supporting animal cruelty should make you feel really good about yourself, because that's impressive. That's really good. You should feel good about that. So you add that on top of everything else that you feel when you become jacked, the attention that you get, from the opposite sex, from just even friends, strangers, is next level. I can't put it. You have to go through it to experience what I'm talking about, because it's so unreal. It felt unreal for me. It felt like a dream the way that I was getting treated, and that's I strongly encourage people to go vegan and then build a good physique, and you'll see what I mean. Don't just build a good physique, because you can lose weight. You can starve yourself. You can do a crash diet. You can go on a carnivorous diet. All of that BS. You're destroying your health, but there are unhealthy ways to get shredded, and you might feel good to a certain point, but how you feel on the inside is really important. And everyone that tells you that a carnivorous diet is healthy for you, eating meat all day is healthy for you, you're going to feel better. I feel like those people need to, I don't know, like it's misinformation. It's dangerous misinformation, because it is so unhealthy for you. I'm not saying this. That's what the latest science says. And I feel like it puts people down a dangerous path. And you're going to feel like absolute crap. So why do you want to feel like crap? Go vegan, because you can build an amazing physique as a vegan. Take it from me. Take it from me. I've been vegan for 5 years, and I've been getting stronger. I'm stronger than most people that I know. I've been getting bigger, leaner, and it's the effect it has on you. The fact that you are building a good physique, and at the same time, you're not contributing to this horrible industry of animal cruelty, the dairy and meat industry, you're going to feel so good about yourself. And you may say it's selfish. Who cares? You're still doing that deed. You're still supporting, ethical sources of food. You're not supporting something that's unethical, like the animal agricultural industry. So yeah, go vegan, build a good physique, and you'll see what I mean. It is life changing. Trust me. It changes your life. Becoming jacked as a vegan. And anyone that tells you, you can't hit all your protein goals as a vegan, that's bullshit. You can. And I've made so many videos on it. So become jacked, go vegan, and experience life on an entirely new level.